Oh, welcome to the live stream, everybody. I am Pete Thorpe with Minute Pages, and we are today going to cover how to import your leads into your CRM. So, once you've got your Minute Pages site out there and you are publishing on a regular basis, whether it's blog posts or you're running paid traffic through pay-per-click campaigns or Facebook ads, or just posting your blog articles and your site in general, or even hitting it out to your list, as you get leads, you're going to want to get them into your CRM. So whatever CRM you're using, you can get a free Zapier account and set up a Zap in order to import your leads. So let's go ahead and share a screen, and we're going to show you how to do that today. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them in, and they will pop up, and we'll answer them as we go. Let's see what we've got, though. All right. So we're going to go with make sure we're not going to be in a loop here. So we got the whole screen. Infinity loop for right now, yeah. Make sure you're seeing what we want you to see. All right, it is good. All right, so from your dashboard, once you're into your site, on your left-hand side here, you see you've got My Webhooks. So you can click on My Webhooks. It's going to bring you right to the page that you're going to want to have a webhook built in order to import this into your system. So once you've opened a free Zapier account, or if you already have one, you go ahead and click on Create Zap. It's going to pop open here. Give it a second. And you're going to look for Webhooks by Zapier. So click on that. And you're going to want to choose an event. That event is going to be a catch hook, not a retrieve pull, not a raw hook. You want just a catch hook. Then you're going to hit continue and continue again. And there is your URL. So hit copy and then come back over into your Minute Pages site, and you're going to click on Add New Webhook. Now, if you're on the Pro plan, you'll want to do all leads. If you are on the 10X plan and you're getting lead stock leads, we're going to recommend that you have two separate webhooks set up, and we're going to show you how to do them. But for now, let's just go ahead and assume that this is a Pro plan account and doesn't have any webhooks, or doesn't have any lead stock leads. And you can name this form fills. Name it whatever you want. We recommend form fills because this is just letting you know that somebody has filled out a form, and it's somebody that you want to contact right now. And then your webhook type, if you're on a pro plan, you're going to want to do all leads because that will take care of your partial leads and anybody who's a form fill. And you can click on just all leads, and then you drop that URL from your webhook right here, and you hit test connection. And you can see it worked. It's positive, so you're good there, and just hit create. So now your basic webhook is now set up. Give it 1 second here. And now back in Zapier, you can test the trigger. So you can test that it was set there. And you can see there is some test information that comes through, and that is what the form fill will look like. From here, you hit continue. And now you're at the next step of the Zap, which is the action step. This is where you're going to want to go ahead and have the CRM that you're using, or if you're putting into a Google Sheet, you can do that as well. So I know a lot of people use Podio. So if you just type in Podio, you can see it's right there. I happen to use Chime, so I'm going to hit Chime. That's the latest version. And then your event is going to be creating a lead. Now, yours might be slightly different. Podio has, I believe, create lead, update lead as well. All the CRMs are going to have something relatively similar. So it's either going to be updating an existing record or creating a lead. Either way, that's what you want to select. And then from here, you'll have to log into your account. My account is already in the system here, so I can just click on it. But if it's not in the system, it's your first time logging in, you'll go ahead and just give it your credentials, and that's going to go ahead and set the Zap up and have it linked. So once you put that in, you hit continue, and here's your setup action. So from here, once you click into each field, this is where you're going to map the leads that came through. So you click on name, and you can see we've got a name. Pop that in there. Last name, if it's separated, you can do that. Your email obviously is going to be in here as well. and you can go through and basically hit all options. This is all the data that's been collected on this particular sample. So you can pick whichever one you want. There's your phone, your address. So you can either put in the entire address. It is also separated out, so you can do it however you want. Some people like to have just the entire address pulled in. Really depends on your system. For mine, I can just do the entire email in a single link. I don't need to separate it out into zip code, state, city, and all that stuff, but you can. It's up to you. And then there's going to be some additional fields. Your fields might not be identical to this. That's not a problem. Don't worry about it. It's okay if that is the case. But there is one thing that you will want to do, and that is if you are setting this fill, you're going to want to know that it's a form fill. So, and obviously it's going to be, in this case, it's going to be a seller because obviously we're looking for motivated sellers. You can go ahead and put minute pages in for the source if you like. And these are all fields that are going to get pulled into your CRM. We do highly recommend that you add a tag as well because that can help drive some automation. And as you get lead stock leads, you're not going to want to call them immediately because you're only capturing their name, their email, and their mailing address. So you don't want to approach those leads the same way you do other leads. Again, this is for the Pro Plan accounts. So this is where you would have all of your leads coming in. Everyone is grabbed. Depending on the CRM that you're using, you can go through with anything in here. As you go down to the bottom, you can just hit continue once you've got everything mapped, and then you can do a test and review, and it's going to go ahead and automatically import that to your CRM. And then from there, you'll be able to actually turn the Zap on. You can also name the Zap whatever you like up here. In this case, it's going to be my YSL MD form fills. And that's really just so that you can see it. I'm going to skip the test on this one. I'll activate it just so you can see it. And then I'm going to deactivate the Zap actually, so that I don't accidentally pull something in because I didn't map everything over. But you would just press publish the Zap and turn it on. And from that point, you now, anytime that you have a lead, it's going to go ahead and grab it. You're still going to get your notification from Minute Pages that you have a lead. So you'll still get your regular notifications, but your CRM is now going to automatically import that lead. We'll do a quick check and see if there was any questions that have come up. And there are none as of right now, so that's fine. We'll head back over here. Now, so that is for the Pro form. That is just for the regular setup. If you have the 10X plan and you're getting lead stock leads, you're going to want to set up a form fill one like we just did. But instead of selecting all leads here on Minute Pages on your webhook, your lead type, you're going to want to have, say, your lead stock leads for lead stock. So we even call this one lead stock so we know what it is. And we'll set up a brand new Zap. So we're going to start from scratch again. Create Zap. Webhooks by Zapier. And again, you want just the catch hook. And hit continue. Hit continue again. And there is your webhook URL. Copy it. Go back over to your Minute Pages backend site. Put your URL in. And then make sure, obviously, whether it's all leads, form leads, partial leads, or lead stock leads. In this case, it's lead stock. And you can hit test connection, and it will go ahead and pull again the information that is available. Every account is going to have a test lead in there. As you get actual leads after the webhook hits, you'll be able to pull in more data. So again, you would just hit create. And now the webhook is set up. So you can see here is the form fills, and here is the lead stock leads. Also, we did add the functionality that right here, you can obviously delete it if you need to, or if you want to change your Zap. And we'll hit test the trigger now that it's on the Minute Pages site. And there's the request. You can see we've got lead stock leads that has everything that is was filled out. In this case, it's a form fill, but that's okay. Again, here you will pick up your CRM name, whatever it happens to be. I'll do Podio this time. We'll choose an event. So you can see Podio has a few different events in here. So and this is going to be create an item. Again, you saw with the Chime set up, and I know with Follow Up Boss, it says create accounts or something along those lines. It's all relatively the same. You can tell by looking at it which one you need to pick. hit the continue button, and then you would obviously here have to sign in. That's where it's going to bring you right to the CRM, and then you would have to go ahead and sign in from there. Now you can see Podio is obviously a little bit different. So there's a whole bunch of different fields that you fill out. So you have to fill out your organization, um, who it's coming from, where it's going, and it will open up and more things for you to map. Same as before, go ahead and do the mapping, and you can choose the values that come through because they are going to be set up in your samples. And that is how you would just set that up as well. Again, really easy. It's just create your webhook, catch hook, continue. It's going to go ahead and give you the internet you need, and you'll be able to set up your leads going straight into your CRM. Very easy to do. If you need help with it, we've got we'll have a help page set up that'll have step by step walking through, and we will try and go through and pull all the various fields from the various CRMs that are out there. So if we didn't cover your CRM, I know obviously we just said Chime right now and Podio, and we know there's tons of other CRMs out there, and you don't have to use a CRM. You could just have this automatically go into a Google Sheet if you wanted to. So you've got a couple different options in terms of how you want to get those leads into your system or where you want them to go. Easy to do. If you've got any questions on that, feel free to reach out. We are obviously here to help you come through a support ticket if you like. There's a bunch of different ways that you can reach us, and we're always here to help you guys out. If you've got any other questions, feel free to let us know. That is how to connect your Minute Pages leads into your CRM. Pretty simple process. Again, if you need any help, let us know. Hope you guys have a great day.